Hey guys, Apparition here with another random cast for you on the map Brecourt. It's once again a 3v3 and featuring my new co-host this time, TopBum88. So go ahead, say hi. That would be Top Bum's signature hello.
It is indeed.
So how you doing this morning, Top Bum? I guess it's late evening for you, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's 2 o'clock. I'm doing okay. Got a bit of a cough, so if I start coughing at any point, I'm sorry.
I'm sure you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm sure I will, but we'll see.
So Top Bum is a long-term player for the mod. He's been around for a good bit.
Yep.
How long you been around for, Top Bum?
About 2 years, I think now. I started, I think, just after UK Power Max kind of hit the scene.
Yeah.
I was a complete noob. I never played Vico, so I've only ever played OMG, which is nice, I suppose. Gives me a different perspective.
Yeah. Did you find the getting into the game difficult at all?
Oh yes, it was. I lost my first like 30 games. I was so bad. I mean, I've not even played Vico, so you can imagine how bad my micro was, and to clue how units worked. But I know I found it so much fun, the multiplayer aspect and the teamwork stuff. Even though I got a lot of rage to begin with, as you always do as a new player. Playing with Chrono for the first time, oh, that was fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he definitely gets his blood going in the games, but he's fun. I enjoy it.
So do I. I mean, once you've done it a few times, it's quite a fun thing to witness.
So yeah, glad you've stuck around for so long. I started probably a little bit before then, back when the only real custom unit was Assault Airborne, and back then you could pick how many Thompsons you wanted for it. So you could like have 3 or 5.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it was a pretty interesting game. Also, veterancy did not exist, so you'd get stars and bars on your troops, and they didn't do anything.
Oh, but it just looked nice.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, we're at the 5-second mark, and true to my previous games, we'll just introduce the players and what we think they have as they come onto the field.
Okie dokie.
So I think I'm following the Axis, and Top Bum will be following the Allied players.
Yep.
So we're at the 5-second mark, and here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Perfect. That's perfect.
So I've got the first call-in from my side. It's player IK312.
And I've got XenongunOMG. He's playing, I'm not sure what he's playing, but he's got a couple of riflemen, bar suppression, mortar, Greyhound start at ATG, coming along, quite a nice balanced one.
Oh,
then we've
nice.
got Geschenk, who's got brain carrier and brain carrier and a brain carrier with Piets in it, and 2-pounder. Oh, I love 2-pounders. Oh, a rush start on the left as well with Trapmaker. Oh god, this is a horrible start. Stuart Lights, half track, a brain carrier again, and then a Staghound supporting.
Nice. Yeah, our Axis players are just now seeing Xenongun's M8, which just dropped a mine there. So
That's a shame.
Let me get my my players here. We got omgNiko, who is a blitz player, as he's got an officer in his P4. And I see a flank is about to happen, so I'll hurry up. And we got GeneraLi, who's got a... Whoa, what a start. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Goliath start with a half-track and a bike. And those Commandos from Geschenk are about to stumble upon. They're all hidden in the bushes right now, so they're not going to be able to see. And here's Trapmaker's flank over here.
He's not going to have much joy versus that P4 there, and then Shrek.
Commandos are creeping up on that sniper there. Bit of a pincer move going on.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Ooh, M8 goes down to the Panzer IV, and the pack did get flanked there by all these light vehicles and
yeah, the Stag and the Stew. It hasn't actually lost anything yet, which is quite well played actually, considering there's a P4 there.
Well, the P4 is doing a good job. It's almost dead though, but it's doing a good job at sticking out those Brent carriers and working on those Piats right now. Sniper is still evading. Oh, now he just got decloaked. Oh, he's gonna run. He's gonna get chewed up by those commandos really quickly.
Oh dear. Oh, that's such a shame. He's got a shot on the run. To see that?
He did. Yeah, he did get a couple shots off.
Yeah.
And now he's retreating.
I don't know how many kills he got though. So that was a. I don't think that was a very effective sniper, unfortunately, for Nickel.
Yeah, the loss of the sniper in the early game can really hurt. GeneraLi, looks like he came out there on top. It doesn't look like he lost any units. His P4 has taken some damage, but otherwise doing pretty well.
Yeah, they've taken quite a bit of damage. I'm looking right now for the kills, and I mean, you got Commandos with 3 kills and 1 light vehicle, a Stag with 5 kills, but I don't think they've really got. I don't think they've really got much for that, for their buck, as it is.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a pretty heavy tank battle because IK312 brought his own tank on now.
Ooh, Flammenworth on the side.
I see it.
He needs to turn that 7. Oh, that 2 pounds got caught. That's such a shame. Such a nice gun to have, that is. Oh, don't lose it.
I think he's going to get out okay. Yeah, good teamwork by Xenongun.
Yeah.
He turned his 57mm.
Very good play there.
Yeah, the Flammenworth half-tracks take a bit to start getting get their damage going.
Yeah, I really don't like them, purely because they're so hit and miss. I mean, Flamers you can pretty much rely on to get like a crit, whereas Flammenworthers, I don't know what it is. They just don't seem to do the same.
Yep, they were buffed in a Vico patch not too long ago. Actually, it was long ago because the last patch was like last year or something. But
has that changed in OMG as well, or is it still?
Oh, it's Vico stats. So
all right, so they should be better, but
it is actually better if you find a Goliath rushing into that AT gun, takes it out.
Oh, bugger! And that's almost dead as well.
The gun is still on the field though. So we got 2
really
P4s. 2 P4s versus that Cromwell.
Fantastic job. Look at that, 137 health on that P4 and it's dead. Second P4, 360. It's almost on half health right now. Oh.
Phone call.
No, it's my buzzer. It should be alright.
No problem. Yeah, P4 is hunting that Cromwell now. And those Piats were forced to retreat because of the bike, so it was really good micromanagement from IK312. It's really good teamwork with that bike and that P4. And it's going to allow that P4 to take out that Cromwell.
Oh, it's quite nice that is. He's made the Cromwell turn its gun and then come up with the P4. That was quite a nice play.
So 2 MGs rushing up from IK. A little caught out of position. I think that was a call on that he brought up upfield.
Yeah,
Lots of Commandos moving up now.
Oh, you seen the repair bunkers in the backfield? This is not very nice. Early game, 4 pop.
Already? Oh, 2 going up.
Yeah, out of the 27 pop they've got what, 2 P4s on the field? So already we're looking at around about 28 pop taken up by P4s and repair bunkers.
Goliath moving up again. It's rushing up to that AT gun.
Oh no!
Boom!
Got to hand it to him. He's doing a great job with those Goliaths. I mean, that's basically two AT guns now.
And he still has 3 more Goliaths in the backfield. Yeah, he's using that road really, really well. He's making the Allies fight on that road. Bringing up their AT support there. They did steal a pack. Xenon did steal a pack. And he's got some flaming engineers roasting these grenadiers.
Oh, come on, do something about that P4.
Oh, the P4 might actually take out that gun.
Health. Oh, it missed. Oh, come on. No, that Cromwell might just do the job.
Oh, it gets it. Long range shot from the pack.
Down.
Nice use by omgNiko's mortar.
Yeah.
Probably going to take out that pack too if he works at it. It's almost dead.
Got a casualty clearing station built in the centre. It's going to offer some nice healing right now. It's a little bit forward, but it's a casualty healing, so you'd want it to be.
There's a Firefly in the backfield as well from Trapmaker I see off in the distance. And it's really, really nice flank with all these rifles and engineers.
Yeah. I mean, he's got 2 MGs. Well, he had 2 MGs. I don't know where they are right now. I mean, there's an opportunity here to kind of get some suppression on some riflemen. Considering he had 2 MGs not long ago.
Well, they took the MGs. They flanked them, and now Geschenk is setting up in the corner there to try to get a pin down. Although that Goliath is very close to all those units.
Oh yeah, I see him. Oh, this is good play, really good play.
It really is.
Support, yeah.
There's a lot of support weapons that popped out, and they got taken.
Gesk is relatively new to the mod, but he's an excellent aggressive player. He really is. He will just keep pushing and pushing and pushing.
That's exactly what you want to do. If you let the Axis really establish themselves you'll find yourself on the back foot because of the support weapons that they have, and it's really difficult for allied players, even Brits, to really push off a fortified.
Yeah. I'm a little bit worried
company.
though, because it doesn't look like Guess is really getting his teammates involved in any pushes.
No, Trapmaker's kind of roaming around on the other side there with his Firefly, and
Xenogun with the Kali, but it'd be nice to see them actually. I mean, that push then they could take an MG, they could take a pack, but there's riflemen on the field, but I don't know if they're going to go down that way. I mean, it'd be nice if they could hold that section and steal those weapons.
Yep. Once again, there's there's actually 2 decrewed packs on the field. One by the allies, but they're very, very low health on the gun, and this MG and pack on the side have been decrewed once more. So, so the Calliope out on the field from Xenon, that's pretty interesting.
And we got 29 pop. Ooh, it's like 14 pop a Cali, so that's quite.
It's very expensive in the beginning. Yeah,
just under half.
It's really difficult to make up the cost with it in the early game because you really sacrifice your field presence really early in the game, and it's a 3-minute recharge timer. And here it comes down. That's actually a pretty good target.
If that can get the Goliath. Oh, look at that damage. That is a good
damage engine.
Ooh. It just you got 3 hits on that P4 there, and I think it did around about 100 and something damage, 110. I think it was at 300 and something. Now it's 215. It's pretty good work, that was.
Yeah, that was very good work. It's gonna make it viable for that Cromwell to come up and do some damage to it. Off-map artillery coming down.
No, shoot the Goliath! Oh.
Rifleman on the road. So Blitz gets a doctrine ability that increases the effectiveness of their whole MGs. You see the little ammo sign on top of that tank. That makes their whole MGs actually very useful. So if you get infantry on that road, as you saw before, where they had that red cover, it'll kill them fairly quickly. So I just got to watch out for that one.
Ooh, that 3 P4. Look at that.
Demo charge going on the bunker. It does go off.
Oh, excellent. Oh, man. And look at the damage on the P4. That was
a
full health
very
P4,
nice.
and that's 350. That's 250 damage.
Now the Firefly is trying to come into the battle. It's having a little pathing issues.
Oh yeah. Fireflies are so hard to micro, right? I always find they tend to like get stuck to cover like glue. I love it.
Oh,
they really do.
They're so slow.
I mean, Trapmaker's he's got his side quite nicely capped, so I've got to give him that. I mean, this is a nice position to be in. I mean, they got double the pop coming in effectively, and I imagine in the next 10 minutes, the Axis are going to begin to lose pop if they don't start to push. And with all this pop sucked into their tanks and their repair vehicles and their medic bunkers, they might struggle.
So they have 3 repair bunkers on the field now between 2 players and a medic bunker.
They had 4.
And they had 4, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's very difficult to deal with that unless you know what's coming, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
To deal with 4 repair bunkers. Ugh.
So this Firefly is in an awkward position because Fog of War is preventing it from seeing this P4 just with actually it's in its range, but it can't see it. That's going to really hurt it. Because it could take out this P4 fairly quickly.
Ooh. It's got quite a lot of wear and tear, that P4. You're looking at 145 wear and tear on there.
Yeah. Still
9
one
kills.
More Goliath in the back. Whatever it's going to do. Commandos doing a really good job at taking out these support weapons.
Yeah. I mean, that was a nice flank from Trapmaker. He's a good player, Trapmaker. I remember when he first started, he was a bit balls to the wall, charge everything, see what happens. But now he's kind of, I don't know, just some nice flanks.
So Niko's doing a good job on this Firefly. You really want to charge it because Fireflies shoot faster the farther away they are.
Yep.
So the way to take them out with a P4 is to rush them.
I mean, look at that. That was a brilliant play there by Niko. Really nice. Oh, it was a bounce. That was unfortunate. Oh, what's going to happen here?
Another bounce. Takes it out.
That was 2 bounces on the bounce. That was unfortunate.
Just unlucky, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, Niko's already saying this is lost. I don't think he enjoyed losing that P4 there.
Well, he's building tank traps and bunkers in the backfield. I don't know. So.
Oh, Cali going off now. I don't know if that hit anything at all. I'm going to have a quick check.
Where'd it go?
It went on the right-hand side, back towards where the half-track is. the Vet 1 half-track, GeneraLi.
Oh, I see the destruction. Yeah, I didn't see the units being hit by it. I guess it was just on the half-track?
Yeah, I don't know what's in the half-track. There's a sniper. Oh, Pack's gone bye-byes. That's another one by GeneraLi. That's, I'd give him 3 now. 3 pretty much. I mean, that's what, 1% bug on the Pack. It'll die with like a sneeze.
Yeah. Just heavy rifles come up and chew on it a little bit.
Yeah. 14 kills on the Vet 3, P4, 15, 1 heavy tank. He's doing really good with that.
It's doing pretty well.
Yeah,
Panther it now for Ick. He's on the field with the Panther.
Ooh, is that an officer? Is that the... Yeah, that's the vehicle officer.
Mm-hmm. So Niko is really solidifying his backfield here, putting mines down behind his tank traps. I'm not sure why he's doing this.
Yeah, by the
especially with the hedgerow here. He's not going to. I mean, he's not going to gain any ground.
No. It could be to prevent someone getting his bunkers. He seems to like those bunkers a lot.
He even has a mine by the bunker. I don't quite understand it though, because he could use the hedgerow and build off the hedgerow, because allies generally don't have the heavy tanks from the start to really do any crushing, and we don't have 88s or anything like that to bring down hedges. So interesting that he wasn't using them to his advantage.
Yeah, it seems like almost an aimless thing to do.
Easy 8 in a bad spot.
Oh, that was nasty. They're going to need these tanks as well with that Panther rolling around. And I imagine there's more P4s to come. There always is, playing against GeneraLi and who's the other player?
Ooh, damaged engine on the Easy 8. He's going to get out of there.
That's a real shame though. Easy. Oh, one kill.
Well, that was on infantry, so that's not too bad.
Got double Cromwells, one vet 2.
Well, 2 snipers out for the Axis. GeneraLi snipers 12 kills, and Niko sniper has 3. And they just picked off these commandos really fast.
Yeah, that was a... Oh wow, that was a nice Cromwell shot. Didn't kill anything, but got quite a bit nicer damage on them.
So GeneraLi's P4 is once again at full health, but wear and tear is in effect, so it only has 458 hit points at this point. Ooh, Firefly, unfortunate. Rear...
Oh no.
Yeah, pointed its ass at those guys.
Where are the allies' vehicles? They got no presence. What?
No, they have all vehicles on the field and no real infantry. So Firefly coming down on the Grens in where the P4 was. Lots of Grens coming out now for Niko. Now he's starting to make his field presence known. Yeah,
that was an unfortunate Cali really. It didn't get any kills. I mean that hedgerow defended the Niko's Grens, Shrek Grens quite effectively.
Yeah, so GeneraLi is using a half-track Goliath sniper P4 combination on the right-hand side to try to start pushing up, which is good unless he faces multiple tanks, because he doesn't have any hard AT in the backfield to support his tank. But otherwise, any infantry that he engages will have a rough time.
They will indeed. What pop are the Axis on right now?
Axis have 29 pop to the Allies 35.
Yep.
But most of that pop for the Allies are these Cromwells and the Calliope.
Oh no, this is not going to go well.
That's a lot of Shreks. Yeah.
Oh, that's too many Shreks. Run away.
Oh, they don't know what target to shoot at though.
Yeah.
And the Panthers come back.
That was well done by Geschenk. I mean, he kind of scared off the P4, did quite a bit of damage, and then pushed right back and got away from those Shreks. God, this blob is not very nice. I mean, I'm guessing the Cali player right now is wishing he hadn't shot so early. Oh, nice 17-pounder hit.
Yep. Oh, 17-pounder. Gonna get picked off from the snipers fairly quickly though.
Right, and that Shrek blob is gonna.
And it's coming. It's angry.
Yeah. It's pretty much 2 hits to kill her. 17 with Shreks. They should have no trouble right here.
Nope, and they do take it out very quickly. So now there's really no AT on the field for the Allies other than their damaged Easy 8 and half-health Cromwells.
Yeah, this is...
No AT guns that I see. And,
I mean, this is...
Go ahead.
Oh dear. I'm looking at Commandos right now versus the Shreks. And if the P4 doesn't get a move on, or the sniper, I don't know. Oh, he's blocking them.
Niko's doing some nice micro with that half track.
Yeah. Now they're gonna be meat for the P4.
Oh, here they're coming.
22 kills in that P4. Very well played, GeneraLi. Very well.
He does bring his P4s up where they're needed, as opposed to scouting with them.
Yeah. He uses them how they're meant to be.
He's very good with them.
Yeah, I think I could learn.
Sniper still being a nuisance. 18 kills now.
They've gone from having 12 Commandos down to 5.
Yeah, Commandos, they gotta support them. They're really good at damage, but they die so easily.
Yeah, and the real shame is they've actually killed nothing between the two of them.
Oh, that's true. More Commandos out for Geschenk.
Commandos get killed. Oh, that Panther's gonna absolutely rape with those Shreks. Oh. He did the super speed, he's going to run over his own men. Oh, that's a shame. And now the Cali hits. Oh, yes, that's what I want to see.
It's a pretty nice Cali target.
He just killed a lot of, I think, Commandos, that was.
I see at least one Grenadier on the ground, rolling around.
Oh no, that Ostwin.
Yeah, Ostwin is, it's going to be a nuisance. So we do have another command tank and Firefly out for Trapmaker. So that'll help, but he really needs an MG or infantry to support him from these Shrek Grens, which are getting very low. Nice. Just pop med kits on all of them. And Niko has brought out a 3 Flame and Warfare half-track call-in.
Oh, that's a horrible call-in.
It
it's not exactly, I can't really, it's not the best time for it either, I don't think. There's not a huge amount of infantry on the field, is there?
No, and this Firefly and command tank just found those Shrek Grens, so
that's 3 Shreks there.
Not the best engagement for that Firefly.
No, it's not. Gone a little bit stale now. It's kind of jumped back, so the pop advantage is in the Axis favour now. I mean, they're just short of 40 pop, the allies.
Yeah, Axis are only 8 pop away from a tie population game, but it doesn't seem to be affecting them at all because it doesn't look like the allies have brought in enough field presence. I mean, now they do. Now they got more infantry to support their Cromwell tanks, and they're still working on this Easy 8 getting it repaired back up, which will definitely help them out. Commandos, once again, trying to engage these Grenadiers, but...
Oh, no, don't do it long range. Stay away from the Ostwin.
Nice. Main gun destroyed on the Ostwin. That was very good use of the Firefly.
Yeah, very good use.
Oh, and it missed. It just missed.
That was good use of the Commandos, I guess, because they're using them for the line of sight. Oh, it missed again.
There it goes. Nice shot with the Firefly. Yeah, Firefly has tremendous range. You really got to use it.
Yep.
I think players forget how exactly how much range it does have.
What's the buff from the command tank? I can never remember.
You know, I don't know so much. I don't play Brits all that much, but I think it does faster reload, and I think it does actually give extra range. Or at least it did for Churchill's.
Oh dear! That Firefly almost got a 128 life left now.
Well, the Panther only has 220 health, so it's almost a fair fight.
Oh yeah, look at the wear and tear on that Panther, 507.
Command tank trying to squish all these one Grenadier Shrek squads.
Oh, Piet's in a brain carrier. I love it. Come on, get the Vet 3 people. Come on.
Ooh, lots of flames coming in, all this infantry. And Easy 8 is engaging the Panther. One more shot may do it. Oh, but there's a Shrek Gren next to him. Easy 8 wins the battle with the Panther.
Oh, wow. Oh, main gun destroyed.
Does take an unlucky shot and a couple Shreks to the side. But it's okay, it did its job. It took out a Panther.
Yeah, considering that it was down to hardly any health, damaged engine, retreating back off the field. Yeah.
Look at all these flaming warfers. They actually did a really good job.
Wow, look at that. 5, 4, and 1. They've got 10 kills between them.
That whole infantry call-in with those MGs and 2 infantry sections, they were just annihilated.
Oh dear, what's he doing with those repair engineers?
I don't know, but yeah, he's got repair upgrade on them, which is about 35 munitions. I don't know why you would fight with them. They're not a fighting unit at that point. They're a repairing unit.
Yeah, I mean, they've still got a command tank, I guess, but that's not really brain guns.
Yeah. Yeah, 2-pounder is not going to be enough right now to fend off all these half-tracks. It takes a good 2 or 3 shots to take out a half-track with it.
Oh, look at this. I said that was a bad time to bring them on, but was I
they're
wrong?
Doing a really good job.
Yeah, they are. Excellent job. Oh, that was not very nice.
Maybe he can trick them into hitting this mine.
On 15 kills between them now. Oh, look at that Vet 3 P4. 38. 1 light vehicle and 3 heavy tanks.
Yeah, it's the same tank that GeneraLi had since the beginning. Although it does take a huge amount of wear and tear at this point. Only has 200 hit points.
Yeah, 40% wear and tear. Ooh.
Took a bounce from the Piat.
Vet 3 P4s with an officer in them, I think, get like a reduced damage take. And I'm not sure if that affects the penetration percentages. But they seem to be always bouncing versus P4s like that. How did the Flamworthers do in the end? I never watched them.
Yeah, they died in the end. There's an M10 on for Xenon now. I don't think it didn't actually kill them. I think the Piats, the carriers, killed most of them.
Counter snipe! Did you see that? Xenogun just counter sniped Ickle's sniper. That was the crafty little shot there.
I think I just saw it. Yeah, right in the middle there. I see him rolling around on the ground. Wow, M10 goes down very, very fast.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything.
I love M10s. Probably one of my favourite tanks. Ooh.
Grenadier's going down to the sniper now.
Ooh,
goes down to his own gig. Lost one of his Grenadiers to his own barrage, though.
Mad as Shrek as well. He's dropped to Shrek. Oh, he's seen it. He's picked it up.
He's going to retreat with it. That's a wise move. Ooh, more off-map artillery from these jets coming down.
Get in your vehicle.
Ooh.
Oh, gosh, that's nasty. They can do some damage, can't they?
They can, especially versus the clumped-up infantry like that.
44, 3-3. He's doing an exceptional job. I mean,
P4s are really good at taking out infantry.
Yeah, they're doing a number on this one. I mean, that's effectively half his kills, I imagine, or even a third of his kills just on one unit. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it means that he doesn't have to call in as many of his platoons, so he has more in the back once the game starts to get towards endgame.
Yeah, that makes the late game so much easier when you've got a variety to choose from.
Goliath in trouble with this M10. I think he's gonna. Yep, he just blow it up.
Wow.
Wow. Did a lot of damage.
That's horrible. 45 health on the Vet 3 P4. He survived. Oh. Vet 4 P4 that is now. A Vet 4 P4 with 4 heavy tank kills.
It is now a Vet 4 P4. Wonder what he's gonna name it. At Vet 4 and OMG, you can name your tank. You no longer get any stat bonuses. They end at Vet 3. But you get to customize your tank with a name.
Yep. It becomes a feared unit. And when it says feared, it means hunted.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to kill it. Look at them. Is he pulling it off? I think he might be pulling it off, actually.
Yeah, he looks like he's pulling it off. It did its job and way more made its cost back. So Ostwin now doing a really good job, up to 9 infantry kills, is taking out all these Piats actually. Lots of Piats on the ground.
Oh no, I wonder what they've got now. I mean, Niko's... Why did it say Niko? Okay, I guess Chunk. I think the allies might be out, you know. Xenogun's got 12 out of 9, so he's still got quite a fair bit to bring on.
Looks like a retreat. I see some Brits running off the map.
Yeah, I can't select him to see how many Pauline's got left. Xenogun's definitely got more.
Niko is only half with his doctrines. He's got 8 out of 16 platoons left.
Ooh, guess is wiped out.
Ick has 2 more platoons. He's 12 out of 14, and GeneraLi is 6 out of 14. So they have most of their companies left in reserve.
Yeah, it's just really good use of tanks and so on and so forth. It's nasty, really. They use them at the right times.
Yeah, I don't think the call-ins from the Allies were so effective. I mean, at the early Calliope, while yes, it can be very devastating. it just pretty much eliminates your field presence. You really want to bring it on closer to like the 30 pop mark, so at least you can have something on the field.
I like to use it at 34 pop, and gives me 20 pop then to use. But I mean, I think allies were lacking coordination really. I mean, the axes seemed to work exceptionally well together. Kind of, you know, the tank rush supported by the opposite player, either side. But you weren't really seeing that apart from the very beginning when the pincer movement from the allies.
Yeah, that's what we were saying in the beginning with the allies. They had the you know, the initial push. They had the focus, and they drove off the Axis players, and then they stopped. I mean, Trapmaker was on the other side of the field, goofing off, I guess, trying to take territory, but otherwise he had a Firefly on, and really no field presence, and then the allies had pulled back. You know,
there's a few times when I think they could have called Trapmaker across to try and help on their side, but Trapmaker did an okay job. I mean, he did that nice flank, and also he held the territories for quite some time. And unfortunately, it wasn't up to the 20-minute mark, which is what you really need to do to start to see the pop advantage. And they almost made it.
Yeah, I mean, at the end, they started to come back together, but I think it was too late.
Yeah.
And all that infantry being pushed on, and then those flaming warfers, it was a bit chaotic.
They could have used a few more ATGs if, well, I think was it GeneraLi, the Goliaths, kind of sorted those ATGs out.
Yeah, tremendous use with those Goliaths. Since all the engagements were on the road, the Goliaths had basically a free-for-all. They could go in there at full speed.
Something to learn versus GeneraLi: do not go near roads, and do not blob, because those Goliaths are nasty.
And he was specifically picking out those AT guns.
Yeah.
As an allied player myself, I do find lack of AT is generally what loses it. Because I always have enough rifles, but they never make it to the end game because of tanks.
I can always recruit. That's the thing. I can always recruit, but when you got a Goliath and it pretty much destroys, so you know your ATG is going to take a sneeze and it dies, you're pretty much done for. Unfortunately. But yeah, it's a good game. And whoa, GeneraLi's got another fully repaired. Oh no, it's not fully repaired tank. That's a worn and torn tank to the. Oh no, it's fully repaired. I think P4, the new one.
Yep, he brought out a new one.
Blumenack. Oh, there's another repair bunker actually. That's 5 repair bunkers in that game. Blumenack, between 3 players. That's crazy. Oh, it'll work for them though.
Well, they're focusing completely on their tanks, so the only real munitions that they have are for Grenadier Shreks and their tanks. Yeah.
I mean, how do you deal with 5 repair bunkers? How would you try and take them out? I mean, you can use demo charges, can't you, or satchel charges, but you're going to have enough to take out 5 repair bunkers.
Well, there's 2 ways to do it, really. You can try to use artillery. So if you have an infantry player or you have a Brit RCA player, they can just keep hammering them as long as you defend your howitzers until they're down. But that takes coordination. You know, you have to focus on the artillery aspect of your call-ins. And then you do have the assault attempt where you have commandos with demos, or you have engineers with time demo charges, and airborne with satchels. It's more risky, but it's easier to get behind the lines. So it's a trade-off because you need 2 demo charges to take out a bunker as opposed to satchel charges to take out a bunker as opposed to 1 time demo charge from an engineer. But what you can do is 1 engineer and a half track, and you just stick them on the side of the map and wait for a big engagement. And as soon as you see all their or most of their vehicles up front, you rush it behind.
Yeah, and it can be effective.
And then you just hope that you get there fast enough and be able to plant it.
That's probably the most cost-effective way, I'd say. I mean, you're talking about quite a lot of manpower and munitions for the satchel charge from the airport.
Yeah, and if they don't get it off, or they don't destroy the bunker, and then you're forced to retreat them.
Yeah, so it's a big waste, isn't it?
It's a huge waste because it wasn't cost-effective at all. But you see these mines down for Niko on the side of his bunkers. So he was specifically planning for that half-track push. Yeah,
that eventuality. But he didn't need to because there's so many. I mean, you don't need to defend them when there's that many of them.
Yeah. So if you do see that, I mean, what you can do is you can pop out your engineers a little bit farther back, and then just rush the half track through and clear all the mines. and then it'll also be a distraction, and then you can try to get your engineers in there. But I always fear any sort of vehicle because they'll get in there and push your engineers around, and then you won't be able to get it off.
Yeah, it's a waste, and they just crush you. It's a big sad face because all that effort, specifically made calling to take out a repair bunker, and you don't succeed. It's always a bit of a slap in the face.
Yeah, and it's a risky move. It's it's a suicide run pretty much. It has one purpose, and you're not going to expect it to hang around till end game. And it is rather challenging to try to get the bunkers when they're so far in the backfield. Yeah,
I mean, that entire game they kind of sat right back there and just absorbed attack after attack and attack, and just built up their kills and their units. Just still with lots of platoons ready to call in. I don't think necessarily the aggressive start was such a good idea. I think maybe wait till mid game and then do the aggressive. Really push at it as an allied player, because you can kind of get the pop advantage then, but it takes a good 15, 17 minutes before you start to see the pop difference.
Yeah, just about right there. The game changers in most cases are at the 20-minute mark, from what most I can see. Unless it really also depends on the company builds the players have, because if you have a lot of more endgame heavy units, you can actually push through that halfway point and come back.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you focus on damage over time. So you're not so much focusing on taking out everything in one call-in, but doing consistent damage throughout the beginning game. So by end game, your enemy team is left with, largely war-and-tour units, damaged, low health infantry, and then you bring out like double rangers and a firefly, and you can almost walk over your enemy, because instead of wasting your own units by throwing them into the meat grinder trying to take out the enemy team, you just do large amounts of damage over time. And I think it's actually a little bit easier for the Axis, especially since they've got 88s with their tremendous range, and they've got the mortar advantage.
Oh, I love map mortars.
Yeah, they're pretty much my #1 target when I play. Kill the mortars, and then my game goes so much better.
That was a really good game, though. I mean, hats off to the Axis, I'd say, for using the tank micro, and man of the match definitely for GeneraLi, surely.
With his 44 infantry kill tank.
Yeah.
Vet 4 in this game. So thank you, Top Bum, for joining me in this shoutcast.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, and thank you guys for watching. So good morning and good night.
Yep. Goodbye.